Yikes, you be like, hey yo, what's the price? Yikes, when it come to me, I do nothing twice. Yikes, 223, got you taking.
Tonight, family and friends are mourning the loss of a man who died in the West Valley. Police say his body was found at an apartment complex last night. Today, his mother identified him as 32-year-old Randall Wallace.
I lost my son, and whoever his parent is have lost him.
She held a vigil to remember him.
Yeah, I changed his life. He had a newborn baby. He was my oldest son. I want justice for my son. Whoever the coward is that did this, I just want you, I don't want you dead, but I want you to sit in there and do some time, because I don't think you could do it.
I was just going to miss him coming to my house at 6 o'clock in the morning, wanting to talk before he went to work. He was fun. He was just full of life.
September 18, 2021, at approximately 6:33 p.m., Las Vegas Metropolitan Police were dispatched to a call of a man down in an apartment complex located on West Lake Mead Boulevard. Officers who arrived at the crossings at Lake Mead Apartments were directed to a man who had suffered from apparent wounds. The victim was pronounced deceased at the scene. His mother identified him as 32-year-old Randall Wallace. A homicide investigation indicates the man was in an argument prior to the with 3 unidentified suspects.
Tonight, family and friends are mourning the loss of a man who died in the West Valley. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Sasha Loftus. Police say his body was found at an apartment complex last night. Today, his mother identified him as 32-year-old Randall Wallace. She held a vigil to remember him.
32-year-old Randall Wallace was shot at this apartment complex. He was a new father, and his mother says he was on the right path for his future and is in complete disbelief that this is now her reality.
Yeah, I changed his life. He had a newborn baby. He was my oldest son.
Yolanda Wallace is struggling to piece together what happened to her son Saturday night. She tells us 32-year-old Randall Wallace was visiting his sister when police say an altercation with 3 unknown individuals took a devastating turn.
I want justice for my son. Whoever the coward is that did this, I just want you, I don't want you dead, but I want you to sit in there and do some time, because I don't think you could do it.
His aunt describing him as a happy guy who always wanted the best for those around him.
I was just going to miss him coming to my house at 6 o'clock in the morning, wanting to talk before he went to work. He was fun. He was just full of life.
As family and friends gathered, candles were lit and a blanket was signed by loved ones, surrounded by pictures of Wallace. The vigil ended with a balloon release in his memory.
My best friend, my ride to life, he didn't deserve this. We grew up together. He done seen me go through my ups and downs. He was my best friend. I didn't only lose a son, I lost a friend.
On July 17, 2023, a detective observed a YouTube video posted by The Biggest Fin 4800 titled Fade Free and included the lyrics.
Reason why you punish message to that midget. How you let them turn your mama's spot into a place they kick it. That ain't what he bang me with a hand. So he in it. My day with that fire here and I see your body twitching, no ski, so you know it's me. Ain't gotta be the reason we still tunning when he die. Not the reason that he to celebrate why the mama cry. Park the car, double back on feet, the smartest way to slide.
The report breaks down the lyrics line by line as to what he's referring to in his song, taking credit for the murder of Randall and including information that was never released to the public regarding the
Well, police say the suspect in a 2021 deadly Henderson allegedly confessed to the killing in a rap song. Police have arrested 25-year-old Kenwan McDaniel last week for a shooting that left 1 man dead in September of 2021. Authorities say the victim got into an argument with McDaniel before the shooting happened at an apartment complex. It all unfolded near Lake Mead and Jones. Police now say that McDaniel posted a music video in July to his YouTube channel with lyrics allegedly taking credit for that shooting. Detectives say those lyrics include details that were never released to the public. McDaniel is due in court tomorrow.
Detectives got a major break in the case when the gun used in the kill was recovered by the ATF in April 2023, and ballistics testing matched the weapon used at the homicide scene.
A suspect is arrested 2 years after a man was found dead in a Northwest Valley apartment complex. 32-year-old Randall Wallace was fatally shot at the complex near Jones and Lake Mead Boulevard in September of 2021. An investigation shows Wallace was arguing with 3 suspects before the Today, detectives announcing the arrest of 25-year-old Kendwin McDaniel in the case. He's been charged with open murder with the deadly weapon. According to court records in 2022, McDaniel pleaded no contest to a different attempted murder charge from 2019 and agreed to serve 5 years probation.
The arrest report said McDaniel was a person of interest after the deadly when police learned his girlfriend's vehicle was similar to the one used in the crime. Our deepest condolences to the family and friends of Randall Wallace. It had been reported that he was not the intended target. It seems we've entered an era where not only do they miss their target, but they also self-snitch in their music and on social media. But let me know what y'all think about this one. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I got more videos coming, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
I lost my son, and whoever his parent is have lost him. They got all evidence against him. Not only the video, they got his phone. At the time they got the girlfriend, a car. I have always abided by the street code. Never got on the stand on nobody. But for my son, I got to. I'm getting on that stand. And I don't care what nobody say, how they feel. That was my child, so I will be on that stand.
Yikes, you be like, hey yo, what's the price? Yikes, when it come to me, I do nothing twice. Yikes, 223, got you taking